What is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we got our
best beginner's guide
for the brand new global launch mobile game Street Fighter Duel. Like and subscribe, greatly appreciated. This game is absolutely phenomenal. I'm having a ton of fun with it. Definitely highly recommend you check this out. It's a ton of fun. So I got a bunch of tips, tricks, things I want to go over starting out. Currently, as of right now, recording this, there is no known coupon codes. Once we do get some coupon codes though, you're going to go into your avatar in the top left, go to where it says exchange code. First thing that you're going to be hit with is a choice. When you first start the game off, you have two main characters you get to choose from. You can start off with Ryu or Ken. Now I'm going to suggest you start off with Ryu because I think he's just overall a way better character than Ken. Next thing I want to go over is the ability to change servers. Now when I first started this game off, it actually didn't put me in the newest server, which was kind of annoying. It actually put me in one of the older servers, and it sucked because I spent like $1 to get the first purchase. And then like when I checked the servers, I was like, wow, I'm not even in the newest servers. Then I went ahead and switched to the newest server, and then I bought another $1 pack to get the first purchase. So they got me for an extra $1. They screwed me over. But you're gonna go into your player settings, click your avatar where it says select server. Just make sure you go ahead and check this because again, when you first start off, it might not put you in the newest server. It went ahead and it put me in server 36 when I started off, but server 41 was actually the newest. So I went ahead and I made my main account now right here in server 41. This is where you will find me. All right, next thing I want to go over is a few of the characters that I kind of recommend that you look out for, some of the better characters. Even a simple way to do this is really just go to fighters and then just go to gallery, and you can just kind of go based off of this game's tier list. Like if you look at this, it says triple S tier fighters. All of these characters it has listed right here are extremely good. Then you have your S tier fighters, your C tiers, which are really bad. So I mean, this alone is a pretty good example to just kind of go by and understand that you pretty much want any of the triple S tier fighters that are listed. These ones are all extremely well. Now, the most sought after character is going to be right here. I think you pronounce the name Jury. This is the one that pretty much everyone wants. This is kind of the chase hero currently, arguably one of the best heroes in this game. If you are able to get her, then hey, you just got super lucky. For the first purchase, anytime just buy a 99-cent pack, you will go ahead and get Chun-Li. Very, very strong character. I went ahead and got her. Amazing. Definitely will help carry you a long way. Definitely one that is worth investing in as well. The way the game did this is it pretty much made the most popular characters from the Street Fighter the best. So if you're familiar with the original Street Fighter game, then you kind of understand which ones are a lot better than others. Like the most iconic ones, like right here, this is an iconic character, another iconic character. Now let's head on over to the summoning area. Now you want to try and do 100 summons as fast as possible, so that way you will unlock. Let me slide myself over. In that bottom corner right there, you'll see draw to unlock the wish list. The wish list doesn't necessarily increase your chance to pull one of these A tiers, but it does increase the chance that you will pull that specific one. Now let's go into our battle menu because this is really important. Right above the all button, you'll see kind of like this list. If we click the little pencil icon, this is our combo setting. This is extremely important that you kind of take a look at this and adjust this depending on the heroes that you have out in your lineup. Now you can go ahead and you can modify it and change it up, and you'll see like the different check marks. So I can kind of have this character go as combo 1 or this character, and then you can have this one go as 2. So there's a lot of customization with the combos. So it doesn't necessarily mean that always putting the best heroes out there is the ideal. You really want to have characters that have extremely good combos together. I actually like that. It kind of gives it some customization to the feel of it, doing like, all right, do you want to do all single target or do you want to do AoE? You can start off with like single target damage and then finish with like an AoE. And then each character also has different combos depending on when they are placed in this combo lineup. So one character might do a certain specific attack when they're in combo 1 as opposed to combo 2 or combo 3. So there's a lot of depth and customization to the gameplay of this, which I absolutely love. The other thing that I see a lot of people ask is, how do you change like the formation? So you'll notice the character that's put in formation 1 is always going to be in the front, and they are typically your tank. They're going to take the most amount of damage. And then you have your 2 and your 3. Your 3 is referred to as your anchor. These two are pretty much your big damage dealers, while your main one in the front is going to be your tank. You don't have complete control over the formation. It automatically adjusts it depending on the heroes you have out there in your lineup. So for instance, right here, we have this character. He is a tank role. If I go ahead and I replace him with, say, somebody who's not necessarily a tank or even a fighter, somebody who's more an anchor, right? We'll put them in there. You'll see that it now immediately puts Ryu up to front to make him a tank now. So he's going to be our main tanker defensor. And then it put our other character in the middle position. So it's very important to understand that the game automatically does it and you don't have complete control over it. So if we go ahead and we now take our tank and put him in like the 3rd position, you'll see it immediately bumps him to the front because it wants him to take all of the damage. So just keep that in mind, that that's how this game works. You don't have complete control over it, but you really do want to have someone who is a tank in your lineup. You don't want to have like 3 squishers. It's going to force one of them to be in the front line. And the other thing is, if you click this question mark right here, it's actually going to tell you like all about that fighter's position, the front, the middle, the rear. I mean, this just gives you a quick breakdown of it, your win condition. But speed is another factor that is extremely important, because the speed affects the swiftness and frequency of attacks. So you want to have characters who have very high speed, so that way they're doing a lot of basic attacks, because if you had not noticed, you just watch it play out and then it's all about combos. So you really want to have high speed characters, so that way you can fill up your combo gauge faster. The other thing that you also have to look out for is the affinity. If we click in the top right here, you use 2 fighters from the same faction, you will get bonuses, attack bonuses, HP bonuses. So this is another additional piece that you really want to pay attention to. Last thing, if we head on over to explore, we have a bunch of different additional game modes. The Supreme Fist, this is going to be your endless tower. It's pretty much just clear a bunch of floors over and over and over again. That's it. You're just going through floor by floor. It's just a tower. The Shadowlune City, this is very similar game mechanics to a lot of these hero collecting RPG games. What I want to recommend though is that when you get to points where you have a choice, like you have an Agent HQ card pop up, don't choose one of these unless you actually need an additional character. Maybe this one's stronger than what you have. Otherwise, you always want to try and take the fights, because the fights are going to give you level rewards. Whereas if you do not choose one of these fights, and let's say we go here and we have a choice of an Agent HQ, so we can get a hero or we can do a fight. If we choose to recruit a hero, then we miss out on rewards and we then go to the next row. Stay happy, stay safe. I'll see y'all later. Peace. More videos to come.